Hey, welcome to the Revolutionary Podcast. I'm Karthik.
Hello everyone, I'm Harshit. Welcome to Revolutionary Podcast.
So, in today's our first English podcast, we will be talking about why we human beings are more human becoming than we are human beings,
Yeah.
and why we should always focus on improving our life towards the forward and work on it in our present moment.
Yeah, and moreover, we'll be talking about how important is present moment, like living the present moment is,
Yeah.
and not to think too much about your future as well as your past,
Yeah.
but to just enjoy your present moment and to live your life in the fullest.
Yeah.
And we both are just 20 years old, so we would be just sharing our experience that we have till now, and
We went very deep in this conversation on like overall our human mindset and self belief and all those things related to success and all those things.
so we hope you guys like this
Yeah.
podcast. So
So let's begin.
let's begin the podcast.
See, like we were talking right now that about human becoming, about why we human beings should understand, why everyone of us should understand that we should focus on this perspective of life that we are constantly evolving, we are constantly improving.
Hmm.
What happens? I see many people who have done mistakes in their past or
Hmm.
who are in a deep rut right now.
Hmm.
They think that their whole life will end over here because if you see in our society, we are it's kind of a notion which is too much talked about, that it's a mindset which is which many people have, is that if someone is a failure, he will always remain a failure. If someone has failed in his 12th,
Yeah.
he will always remain a failure for his life.
Hmm.
Or if someone like we just with that one factor we just completely define their whole future for them, then
Yeah. See,
we should understand it.
I just think like everyone is born in same kind of way. No one is born with a very highly intellectual mind or with some kind of very highly focused person. So I think this usually depends on how that particular person is made up, like how
Environment.
how he had been brought up by his parents, and many more factors. Like Elon Musk was never a very successful person when he was born. Like doctors never have told that your kid would be a very successful
No one
person.
predicted.
Yeah, no one predicted. So I think no one is born like this. Okay, we all are made by our environment, by many external factors, and by ourselves too. Okay, like how we are taking responsibilities and how we are making ourselves better individual each day.
Like it comes down to first, for some few years it comes down to parenting and the external environment, how you are being brought up when you are not conscious of your own being, like till the age of 4 5 we can say.
Yeah.
And after that I think it completely depends on our own choices, own decisions, and
Like,
own
yeah,
actions.
I think that's too early age to be like
5
dependent
years,
on
I
ourselves,
said
yeah.
too much early, but
See, basically when
in the early teens, when you are in your early
yeah,
teens, you can
like when you are mature enough, or you know that what is good or what is bad for you.
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's the major point.
like when you are aware that what you are doing right is
Yeah.
right or wrong.
Yeah.
That place.
So also see, our life is very short to learn from our own mistake. Okay,
Yeah.
whenever possible, you must learn from other mistakes too. Like what mistake the particular person or someone has did that you shouldn't do.
That's why it is important to listen to elder people in those terms.
Yeah.
Talk to elder people
Okay.
and read about biographies of great people.
Beautiful. And see, we always used to talk about the success or how did they accomplish a particular thing, but we never we never talk about the thing like what are the challenges did they have to face, or
Yes.
in which field
Like
they have been failed.
Like those are the major things uh, which build their character and then build their future.
Personality,
Yes,
overall.
the kind of person they are.
Yeah.
And that is the things we have to learn from.
Hmm.
So those are the mistakes or tough situations in life which come.
Yeah.
So as we were talking about human becoming,
Hmm.
so what I was saying that we many times think that like suppose an individual, and we think that he will stay where he is, and the most like the worst part is that human being accepts it, that person accepts and
Yeah.
start believing in like the other people are telling him or her that you will always stay there.
Yeah.
But if even 100 people are telling you that
Hmm.
these kind of things that
Yeah,
making you to believe,
yeah.
but if you don't believe in it and you believe in your own self.
Yeah. See, I think self belief is the key to this like success and all.
Yes.
If you aren't believing on yourself, then no one's gonna believe to you.
Yes.
Okay? firstly, it's
You
very
don't need
important.
you don't need others' belief. You
Yeah,
just need your own
you
belief.
just need your own belief. Like you shouldn't give like what others are thinking about you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, they would speak 1,000 words about you.
Yeah.
But you should just listen to yourself. What?
Then you will be chasing any goal, anything.
Yeah.
So whatever goal or dream you are chasing,
Hmm.
you will, like, whether it is right or wrong in the eyes of people,
Yeah.
in the society, you will always get kind of discouragement from other people. It will happen.
Yeah.
But we have to simply understand that they are not living in our mindset.
Hmm.
You can't make another person imagine what you're imagining in your world. Like, let's talk about dreams. Yeah, people have wild, crazy dreams
Yeah.
for their life. When you're telling those dreams to someone else, you have to understand that that person is not from your level of mindset. If you see, everyone is living in a different mindset. When you see a person who is disciplined, who is successful, who is highly productive every day, and a person who is lazy, they both are in a different mindset.
Yeah.
Suppose they are sitting here, you say finish that project. That person will rightly stand up and do, and that won't.
Yeah.
I'm giving a situation. So it happens in everyday life also. We have to understand that it's okay if someone is not if someone is discouraging you. Like, we don't have to think that they are evil or they are trying to bring us down. They are just telling from their own perspective.
Yeah.
It's their own point of view.
Everyone has their own perspective. Like,
Yes.
what's that thing that's differentiating you between some other person? That's
Yes.
just your mindset.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
like what kind of mindset you are having or what kind of mindset they are having. Everyone thinks on their own, and it's like your mindset is like determined by your habits, your daily routines, and everything. Okay, and more importantly, the thing like what are your goals or where you want to see yourself after after few years.
Yes.
Okay, that's the most important thing that decide your mindset and discipline that bring the characters like discipline and
Like, I really
all these
think
things.
that every day, the simple thing, every day what we do, we listen to, we read,
Hmm.
and we speak to ourselves and to, like, we are having general conversation, and these basic choices, and in that I think the most major choice is two, about thinking, where your focus is, and your actions.
Yeah.
Those are the things, when they are consistently compounded, they build your character, they build your mindset. Like, suppose a person is constantly thinking, I will make that thing happen. His mindset after 100 days is like, yes, I will make that happen. Even 10 people are saying you won't.
Yeah. But for that thing, he must have to just have a clear mindset. Like for what thing I am working today. See, if a person doesn't have anything to look upon after few
Clarity.
years, clarity of mindset. So he would basically feel lazy throughout the day,
Yes.
and he would do nothing like playing video games and all. Okay. So first of all, the thing is that you have to be like you have to clear your mindset. Like, okay, I have to do this thing in the coming future. Or
Like, you have to be clear about your future goals and
Yeah.
your present actions towards that goals.
Yeah. Your present actions that would something determined by your goals only. Okay.
Yeah.
Most important is that thing where you are focusing upon. Okay, where your focus lie, or um, all these things. These are the things that would decide your daily habits and your daily routines as well. Like
yes.
like an athlete, like a person who want to become an athlete in coming future, he would just focus on his like physical body more.
Okay, let's take it like this. Suppose two people, one person is having a very high ambition. Suppose, let's take, one person is focused on a gold medal and one is focused on a silver medal. Let's take for example. There will obviously be a difference of their mindset, and will there also be a difference of their work ethic? The person who is focused on gold medal,
of course,
he will have to work more harder. He knows.
Yeah. See, he knows that if I have to come in the first position or if I want to get that gold medal, then I have to definitely work harder than everyone else is doing.
Yes.
So basically, he would, he would do his best for earning that gold medal.
Like, he knows that he have to get that gold medal. He have to obviously work harder than everyone over
Everyone
there.
else. And if a person is of the mindset that I have to get silver medal, then he would be definitely satisfied by a bronze medal too. Okay, like if a person is thinking that okay, no problem, that
Yes,
that's
yes,
nothing,
yes.
like I would be coming second, and of course he would be satisfied with third position as well or with fourth position as well. Like he just want to clear his path or just want to like come student some.
And this thing of satisfaction should never be there in life, especially in the young age. We many times we get good marks, we accomplish little things in our life and we get satisfied. I have done this, now I won't do anything.
Yeah.
And it comes from that part of not having big ambitions, not having a big picture. When you have a big picture, you will obviously know that that is the biggest thing and this thing is just a part of it.
Yeah. like whatever things you are doing daily, they just be compounded on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and that thing would be would make something a very big mountain in coming
Like
future.
like a ice ball, like a ice ball.
Yeah, it rolls and it makes a
Yes,
big
yes,
ball.
like that, like that.
Yeah, kind of
So
thing.
the other thing which came in my mind, like we are talking about dreams, I many times think that people have big dreams. We
Mhm.
like we set crazy big dreams, 4 years, 8 years, and that is important that you should think.
Mm.
But what we don't understand is that to achieve that dream, we have to actually work at this moment and in this today. Like for that, I've kind of written it somewhere that you have big picture, your vision, then you have your goals of long term 4 months,
Mm.
4 years, and then you have your short term goals, like short term goals like 3 months,
Mhm.
and not too many, like simple, clear, basic. Like suppose you want to get fit, like suppose let's take an example.
Mhm.
You after 4 years you want to become a fitness influencer. You want to open your gyms and all those things.
Yeah.
For that you will have to get a good
Good
extreme
physique.
shape,
Yeah.
physique. For that you set your next 6 months,
Mhm.
3 months goal,
Mhm.
and in 3 months simple, this much fat I will lose, up,
Mhm.
like these things. And for that you simply make a 1 month routine.
Ah.
See, when we are talking about taking action, I think that is the core thing of any
Mhm.
achieving anything,
Mhm.
that you have to first become that person,
Yeah.
and to become that person you have to daily follow a routine.
Mhm.
You have to follow a set of actions, and this it's kind of a criteria, and then you come down to this of 1 month routine, and then after 1 month you analyze, is this working, how is
Mhm.
this thing going, and then you stay consistent.
Dreaming about anything is quite easy than working upon it.
Yes.
Like you could dream about anything whole day, and just make the day without doing anything productive.
Mhm.
And at night you would be thinking that, oh, if I would have done this thing, then my day would be worth enough. But what happens is, if you are just dreaming about something, that would be just of no use unless and until you are working on that thing.
Yes.
Okay, so the most important thing is to take the action, and to take the action just now, on the
Right
present
now,
moment.
right now.
Okay. And one more thing is that vision. What is the vision is what vision is like, where you want to see before you end up of your life,
Mhm.
or before you leave this planet.
Yeah, we have talked about this.
Yeah, we have talked,
Mhm.
and what the thing is, like, goals are like a 4 or 5 years thing that where you want to see yourself.
Mhm.
And the smaller thing is that your daily habits and routine that determine your goals, basically.
Mhm.
So
And one more thing, that like we are talking about dreams, goals, most of the people over there, they haven't, most of their part, when they are 17 years old, 18 years old, before that in school, when they have spent their days, they haven't kind of worked on themselves that much. They have been surrounded by friends who were not that much productive, or their life was like an unproductive way every single day. When exams came, they study, and then things happen. To these people, what happens, they don't believe that, it's kind of very hard for them to believe that they can also achieve those things. And for this kind of mindset comes that forget yesterday.
hmm.
We kind of too much live in yesterday, how I was 1 month before, 2 months before. Because of focusing too much on yesterday and our past, we start living that belief that we will always stay like this. So I think it is very important that we forget the past. We just take learnings,
Mhm.
and we just completely understand that
Hmm.
life is only to be lived here, and
Yeah.
from here to forward, because there are many years to be lived.
See, if you want to become like a fitness influencer in future, then I don't think your marks matters. Like, whatever you're doing in your school, your marks doesn't matter, because your field is completely different from what are you doing in school.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to become a soccer player, then again,
Academics,
yeah,
yeah.
academics doesn't matter over there.
Mhm.
What matters is your skills
On the field.
in the field. Okay, so the thing is, like, you must have to focus on what is important for you, or where again the thing is same, like where you want to see yourself.
Self-awareness,
Yeah,
like it's complete self-awareness, like not to live in a herd mentality.
Mhm.
Like where we are living, like if that person is doing, like many times
Yeah,
people
move with
get
the herd.
afraid
Yeah.
that my friend is doing that,
Mhm.
I'm
I
missing
should
out
not-
on something.
Yeah. Like if he is doing, then I should also give it a try.
Yes.
Okay, they are not thinking about them that thing individually. They are
Yes.
thinking about it like my all my friends are going there, so I should just try going there. Maybe like there are 100 of them, so if like I would
Yes.
wherever I would end up, I would be hanging or with them, and
That fear comes from not having not understanding that you have your own path, they have their own path,
hmm. Everyone in this earth has
are on their own path, and they will achieve. Even the people who are going to achieve the same goals, they will achieve it by following different way, different
yeah,
paths.
yeah.
So we have to understand that like we were talking about human becoming at
Mm-hmm.
beginning, like I said, we should not focus too much on the past, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Just focus here and understand everything what happened in the past. It like it doesn't have to do it has to do where you are today right now,
Yeah.
but it doesn't has to do to where you will be in your future.
See, okay. What the thing that you have is just your present moment. Okay, and you must realize that like you just have only the present thing, the present moment with you. Okay, and you have to give your 100% effort in this present moment. Okay, neither you know that what would be your future, nor your past matters about it.
Yes.
Okay, if you are on completely on a wrong path, and now you have decided like you have to come into a
Yes, I have to improve my life.
improve my life, and I have to come into well balanced life and all things. So that thing doesn't matter like what happens with you in the past. The thing matters like how you're taking actions on the today.
Today.
Okay, and what kind of action you are taking here, and that thing basically decide what will be you in the future. But still, your future is undetermined. You never know like where you would be in the coming future.
And the best way to like kind of
But the best way is to create your future by
Create your
working, by giving 100% of the present moment.
present moment.
And we like we must have to realize that only the thing that we have is our present
Present and today.
and today,
So
and
this
you have
whole
to
day we
you,
have
you
got.
must have to learn that like taking action on this moment, just right now. If you would not do it right now, then you will be just
Like
delaying,
imagine
delaying the
this,
process.
Yes, and this simple concept of life is that the day we have today, right now we are recording, the people who are watching,
Yeah.
we won't get this moment in our life anytime in the future.
Like the second that just passed.
Yes.
Even we
Like if
will
you
get
see
that
the
same.
time till here, it's dead.
Yeah, and now you are on completely different path from this moment.
Yes. So it's like a completely new journey,
Yeah.
and it's a
Yeah.
good way to look for
Look for a better
yes,
future.
look on life in itself. That from here till future, it's a completely different journey,
Different journey.
and we should just focus on that.
Yeah. So the thing basically is again the same. Like only the thing that you are having is your present. So you just even if you were on a wrong path till days back, but
Yes.
you
the,
still
the most important thing is you have realized.
yeah.
You have realized that you are
And
on the
you are-
wrong path, and
And
you have
you're trying your best to come into this
come
path.
to the right path.
Um,
Comes into my mind that of self responsibility and taking complete control of your life, understanding that in this world,
Yeah.
neither the education system nor your parents,
yeah.
not your elder brother,
Yeah.
sister, no one is gonna, and not your friends even.
Mhm.
You have to understand this life completely is your own choice, and the early we understand it,
Mm.
and
The
the
better
earlier,
we would be ending up.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
See, the thing is, no one would ever think of your better life. Okay. Only the 2% that you are your own self and your parents.
Parents.
And I don't think that anyone else would think like you would be ending up with some better place. Okay, in this world there's full of competition. Like everyone thinks of dragging you down, but no one think of uplifting you up.
Yes.
You could be just motivated by seeing some motivational videos or something, but the main motivation that comes from inside you, like inner you. Okay, so the thing is, you must not rely upon someone else,
Yeah.
neither your friends nor your brothers or sister, and you must have to realize this thing as soon as possible, that you have to take the complete responsibility of your life on your own self.
Yes.
And not to blame someone else for where you are today.
Not complaining like my parents didn't give me
Yeah.
this. My school was not good school.
Yeah,
You know, all those
these
things.
things are just excuses to
Yes.
run from the reality.
Yes, they are complete excuses.
Yeah.
So it's important that we don't make excuses and we take complete control and work on ourselves.
And work on ourselves. And as early you take the action, and early you will be reaching on some good better
Like
place.
I think it's about two things. The early we start taking action, and it's like before it was said that slow and steady is good, but in today's world, I think you have to move fast. You have to move. When I say move
smart
fast,
work is more
smartly,
important.
smartly you have to move fast. But like when you take the right decisions, they are like a catalyst to your hard work.
Yeah, of course. And the thing that I stated before is like you must have to look upon like what mistakes other person on the like you are like taking the example back, like you're moving on a dream to be a fitness influencer. So you must have to search like okay, these are my competitors, or these are the persons who
Yeah.
are in this field,
And what
and what
mistakes
mistake
they
they did in their in the past. So I did not, I must not do this
made.
mistakes.
You learn either from two places, either from your
From own-
others mistakes or from own experiences.
And
Like it's at the end it's about speed and consistency of your
Mhm.
execution on anything,
yeah, and more
whatever
importantly
craft you're learning.
is that just enjoy your life at the present moment.
Yes.
And like not to think too much of future.
Hmm. Yeah.
Since future is very
This is also
unpredictable.
important.
Since future is very unpredictable, but you could work better in the present moment
Hmm.
by like enjoying it the present moment and working with your dreams and visions too, at the same time.
Yeah.
So
So that's for today.
I think that's enough for today. So if you guys like our podcast, please give it a thumbs up and just
We hope you enjoyed this.
yeah, and please share it with your like-minded friends too. Since it's our first podcast in English, so I think we have made a few mistakes in it.
Yeah.
So, but we will be trying to improve day by day.
Improvement comes from consistent work again.
Yeah. Okay. And we will be giving a description in the description box. We will be giving a Gmail account. So if you want to ask
Yeah.
some questions or you want to reach us out, then just mail us there.
And our purpose with this podcast is that we want to create like a community of people who are motivating each other, who are inspiring each other, and who are working on their own self.
Yeah.
And it's very important for us people, every one of us, to daily improve and constantly improve ourselves in every aspect of our life. So we have conversation over here related to those things.
And also to create a environment of like healthy conversations too, like not just gossip something like which is of no use and is adding no values in your life. So why not to watch something that is adding some kind of values in your life? So that's the main aim of this revolutionary podcast, to bring the revolution in your ideas, your mindset, and to just make us the community of changes.
Of people who are supporting each other and who are giving each other ideas and all those things.
Yeah. So
if you like this podcast, you can like it, and you can subscribe our channel for future podcasts.
and share with your like-minded friends too.
So thanks for watching.
Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.